What is happening, y'all? Mr. Koopa here, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition, the Insanity playthrough. And we're gonna do another quick sweep of the Normandy. If we see any like duplicate dialogue or nobody wants to talk, then fine. We'll just continue on about our business. What we're gonna do in this video, we're going to explore the rest of the Silean Nebula, which we're in right now. And then we're gonna take all of our findings to the Citadel. We're gonna turn in all the quest items that we currently have, of which I counted we have at least 4. And then we're gonna meet up with some of our crew on the Citadel for some quick cutscenes before we start the first DLC pack. That would be Leviathan. So far, the crew hasn't spoken, so good.
Commander?
She doesn't have anything. I'm gonna assume they don't have anything. Let's just explore. So, here we are. We already explored this sector, so let's go on to the next one. Wow, there's 5 of them. 4 we haven't done.
I found something.
300 units of fuel. What's this? Wreckage. It's like an Asari thing. I'm gonna assume it's this. Yep, I was right. Our Mali sniper unit.
Signal confirmed.
More wreckage. Let's check these planets. That was easy. Man, if they keep it this simple, I won't be here for very long. Ceres Guard. Moving on. That's my cue to leave. Okay, this is a bigger sector. I guess the correct terminology is cluster.
I found something.
Dacuna. That's the Elcor homeworld. Oh, it says it right there. You know, I thought I was smart and I was, you know, showing my lore knowledge, but then I saw it actually says it in the top right, the Elcor homeworld. Anyway, that's another quest item. Oh, gimme. Tripped right over it.
Reapers eluded.
And Teolia? Teolia. We're gonna go with that. Pronunciation is key.
Signal confirmed.
Rings of Elune, that's another one. You know, it actually came to my, like, I was today years old when I realized we're supposed to fly through here in stealth, not using our scanner and just tripping over things. Takes too long. Because there's a sound cue when you run over it in the world. Nope, I'm already bored. Credits recovered. Anyway, that secures this system. We are dunzos. Let's get back to the mass relay. I am ready to start these DLCs. Mass Effect 3's DLCs are not as good as Mass Effect 2's DLCs, but they're still good. With the exception of the Citadel, the party. Just doing a quick sweep, making sure we're not missing anything. I don't think we are. Yeah, the party was, like, the entire Citadel DLC was amazing. Omega is okay. Leviathan, it's alright, it's just meh. It's not that great. I don't really care about it. Like, it's cool that you discover some more of the Reaper's origins, but their origins are that they came from a very old species that looks like them. That's it. Like, you go in looking for answers from the Leviathan and you really don't get much. All right, Alliance
You're
docks.
cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
No.
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
We're just gonna do our thing. All right, we're gonna check the map each time. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Might be some dialogue.
Thank you again, Commander.
You're sure of what you saw?
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No, Sergeant.
All right, Talavi. I'll see if I can get you fighting Reapers instead of Cerberus.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. You won't thank me so much when you're eye-deep in husks.
It's Sergeant, by the way. You don't call NCOs sir or ma'am. What kind of military they're running? BioWare, what's wrong with you? Things that grind me because I'm a prior military guy. All right, docks holding area. Let's check the map. James, Refugee, and Zaid.
Now arriving at docking bay
28, so
E24.
so he's all the way at the end, and Zaid is closer.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Who were those people you were with?
Bunch of mercs from Omega. Signed on with them when I heard they were making a hit on Cerberus. Should have started the job longer.
Who were those people you were with?
That's it?
Bunch of mercs from Omega. Signed on with them when I heard they were
Hey there. Looking mighty low today. You okay? Anyone been bothering you?
No, it's not that. I'm fine.
Ah, I see. So, any news?
No, their shuttle must be real slow, that's all. Do you think they're okay? They promised they'd come get me, no matter what they had to do. But it's been so long.
I don't know, kid. I'm sure they'd be happy knowing you're safe.
It's just... I miss them. I miss them so much.
That tragic story continues. Is the refugee around here? Oh, there's James.
I know. You don't have to say anything, but I'm about to make my comeback. You just gonna stand there and watch? Nice.
That's all from him. Now, where's this refugee? Him.
I found a Prothean sphere on Gehinnom. Contact the Alliance and tell them Commander Shepard asked them to pay you for it.
Yes, thank you. I'll call them right now. Thank you.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, on to the next area.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Welcome back to the embassies. Let's check the map. Asari Counselor, that continues the main story. Asari War Strategist is nearby. That's the only stop we have to make right now. There's our War Strategist.
Excuse me, I'm Commander Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something for you.
A Reaper code fragment. Yes, I can use this to try to predict their strategic processes. We might be able to save a few worlds with this, Commander. Thank you.
Okay, moving on.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Ward's level, Purgatory.
Angry Elcor, Arya, Edie, and Joker.
I recovered the Code of the Ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting for you in Bay D-24.
With shock and joy. Really, this is wonderful news. Thank you, human. Sincerely, this will greatly aid our people.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Welcome to Huerta. There's our consultant.
Excuse me, I recovered the Rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D-24.
That's wonderful. Thank you. My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals.
Okay, lab services. Oh, Jacob's here somewhere. Hang on, let's go get the next chapter of the PTSD saga. Before we talk to Jacob.
So you went back to the farm.
We snuck down the hill.
We were hungry, filthy. They'd turned the towel into a kind of tunic. They'd cleaned up the bodies to make more husks, I figured. But there were still farmers alive. They were being held prisoner. And Naira was there, directing the other forces. I could see her. I got within 10 meters of her. I just had my gun.
What happened next?
I got to the prisoners. The farm girl unlocked their restraints, and that's when they all started screaming.
Okay. What do we got here? Nothing. Jacob!
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can. What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Yeah, sure, I feel it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Believe it.
Okay, Naruto.
It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Wow. Congratulations.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
Good.
So what's going on with you? You still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong. I'm smart, but not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
That's it.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
Okay, what do we got? Lab services and the doctor. Not in here. In here.
I came across this treatment plan at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Huh. Probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests and see if it might work for our patient.
Okay.
Any improvement?
Yes, the counter agent is finally starting to kick in.
All right, one more here at least, and then we still have the Presidium Commons.
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through because of this.
Awesome. We're so nice. All right, off to the Presidium Commons. Our last stop on the Citadel. All right, we're in the apartments. There's two. Here's one of them, War Strategist.
Actually, I found a Cacliosaur skull preserved in amber. Maybe you could clone it, or...
You're kidding? You're kidding? Seriously? Well, if the genetic material is intact, we could... We've got cloning facilities on Zerkesh. Cacliosaur genes were remarkably pliable. Cloning might be effective. Really? And they're already riding the first units into battle? Well, that's great. No, don't worry about that. It's how Cacliosaurs mark territory, and the Krogan don't seem to mind.
What, he cloned him in like 3.25 seconds? And got him into battle already? How are the Reapers beating the Solarians? Alright, next up is Miranda.
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Of course.
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
I think you mentioned this.
I did. There's more to it. The elusive man stopped me.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways, but you didn't. I don't know how, but you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
You can't keep beating yourself up over the past.
I usually don't. But this was important.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
Glad one of us do. I just kind of run in and shoot things. So we got a lot to stop by here. Bar Levon never came back. I don't even know if that guy's alive. Ashley, CSEC officer, researcher Tali, and Liara. So we're going to go to Ashley at the courtyard first. And hopefully find that researcher as well. Is there a way to just get into the courtyard? Yeah, right here. I never pay attention when I'm running around out here. That's our researcher. No, that's our CSEC officer, rather.
I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
How the hell did you... Oh, never mind. Tech like this, I don't care where it came from. I'll have my people run with this. When the war comes back here, maybe we can save more lives. Thanks again. If we can get it working, this jamming tech will make this place a lot safer.
Easy. Ashley, there she is.
This is a nice spot, Ash.
Yeah. All the shuttles zipping around remind me of when my dad would get ready to ship out. My mom would bundle us all up, buy us ice cream, and cart us out to the shipyard to watch his transport depart. I still have to resist waving every time a big Alliance ship flies by.
You should bring Sarah up here.
I will, when she's ready. She'll like the quiet. She wasn't the loud tomboy crashing around like I was.
Sounds like you were a handful.
Maybe. My dad got me. Shame you never met him. He would have liked you.
You think so?
Career military man? Yeah. Yeah, he would have invited you over, cooked you something on the grill, and talked your ear off.
Ever think about what life would have been like outside the Alliance?
Oh, sure. Tried to rebel against the whole military family thing when I was growing up. When my dad and I got into it, I'd threaten to run away with the next guy that came along.
Really?
He'd laugh and say, "Good, I'll pack your damn bags myself." That tended to deflate me pretty quick. He knew I'd never stray far from the family. They're everything to me.
It's easy to forget what we fight for.
Yeah, moments like that.
This was a good idea.
Nice to get away from the war for a while. I do feel a little guilty, though.
Sure. But sometimes you have to step away or risk going crazy.
Too late.
No argument here.
You're a crappy commander.
You're a crappy commander.
Sir.
Copy that.
You didn't have to play her like that. All right, Courtyard 4, a researcher and Tali. Is this our researcher? No, this is.
I've recovered the obelisk of Karza. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
You have? It's amazing. Thank you, Commander. That's going to help immeasurably with some very sensitive work.
I'm glad to hear it. Tali! Where is she, anyways? She is not where it says she is. Is she down?
Her name is Tasha Poray.
Huh?
Of course. P-O-R-A-E. No, I realize you can't tell me where she was deployed. Can you inform me if she's under orders not to communicate with her family? It's been a while since I heard from her. Uh-huh. But I would be contacted if she were injured, correct?
Weshra, I have an audio log for you.
For me? Where did this come? Oh no. Oh, Tasha. Thank you for bringing this back. At least I know what happened.
Oh, yeah. The Asari, what is it? The Arctic Yakshi Monastery. That's where that was from. Liara?
Hello, Shepard. Nice to see you.
She's got nothing. Nothing left but Tali.
The clutch is stabilized? Really?
There she is.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support?
No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines. I think it was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
Saren had assassins after you?
Right. I disabled the Geth and found that recording that proved he was working with the Reapers. I went to Ilium and tried to inform the authorities, but Saren's mercenaries attacked me. I barely escaped. I stowed away on a Turian freighter and came out here. I thought I was safe.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the Council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Saren. The Turian clerk called me Soot Rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
And you're assisting him in spite of that.
This war is too big for old grudges. You showed me that. We're at peace with the Geth. I can't waste my time on a Turian who made me angry. Besides, it all worked out. I made it to the wards. You found me. Happy ending.
And now the Turians will get the aid they desperately need.
I nearly reminded him who I was. Made him apologize, rubbed his nose in it. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
The difference was you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Everything looks so peaceful. In here, you can almost forget about the war.
Anyway, we are done with our Citadel trip. Let's go back to the Normandy. And we're actually going to end the video off early. And we'll start Leviathan in the next video, which will be tomorrow if you guys are watching currently on the day of release. So the very next video, basically. Kind of just remembered that whenever you're on YouTube, it can get a bit timeless. If I say tomorrow, you guys could be watching this in 2029 for all I know.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere. You'll be expected to maintain full survival gear. Any questions?
Are we playing security, Sergeant Ullenby?
No, Private. We are not.
That Private needs to get smoked. Or the uninitiated, smoked is a term in the military meaning punished via doing push-ups or something. Or something similar. Some sort of physical activity until you're, muscle failure. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and end off here. We knocked out everything on the Citadel. It took longer than expected. Turned in no fewer than 5, maybe 6 side quests. But when we come back, it's back to work. It's time for Leviathan. Until then, I will see you all next time.